Hey folks, my guest today is Khalil Halilu. He is codenamed KSH. He's a Nigerian tech expert, a thought leader, and well-versed entrepreneur. He's the founder of ShapShap, an on-demand delivery service. He's determined in inspiring the next generation of Mavericks that will see Africa grow to meet the ranks continentally. His tool is an online marketplace for on-demand logistics services. Khalil, you ready to take us to the top?
Sure, I am.
Okay. So with any marketplace, there's a buyer and there's a seller. Who's the buyer and seller in your marketplace?
Well, the buyer in my marketplace is the which what we call the supply. I mean, what we call the demand are people that are placing orders that want things to be delivered. It could be an SME, which is a restaurant, or it could be an individual that is trying to move an item from point A to point B, basically.
Okay. And so it's a restaurant. And then, sorry, who's on the other side?
The driver, which
The
is like a gig
driver.
worker. Yeah.
Okay. Is this your main use case? Drivers getting connecting to restaurants to deliver meals?
Yeah, that's the main use case. Although we have some parcels, we have a couple of things that SMEs, move from one place to another. But the biggest market is food.
Okay. So restaurants and drivers, and they're moving food. So in the past 30 days, how many restaurants delivered at least one meal using ShapShap?
Well, we have a customer base of about 5,000 and active users are around 80%. Um, yeah. So you're thinking easily 4,000 restaurants.
Okay. And how many drivers delivered those meals for the 4,000 restaurants?
An average of 280 drivers actively.
And how do you define active?
Well, anyone doing 8 deliveries per day is considered
Eight?
active. Eight, yeah, eight.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so that's a very high bar for what you define of active. At least 8 deliveries per day.
Yes, 8 deliveries per day.
Okay, so
Um, yeah.
yesterday, how many deliveries did you do?
Yesterday, we did around 380 deliveries.
Oh, what's going on there, YouTube? Good to see you guys. Now, imagine this. You love watching these interviews with SaaS founders, but imagine if we took all of the valuation data out from over 2,807 interviews I've done manually. Saves you a lot of time. Well, we've done this. We've built it into the beautiful interface inside of FounderPath. Check this out. I'll show you how you can access this in a second, but you log in, you connect your Stripe account, you see your valuation real time, you can see what it changed over the past 88 days, and even set goals for valuation this year. Now, the secret to valuation is there's many different ways to value a SaaS business. So the reason you're going to see 3 or 4 different valuations inside of your FounderPath dashboard, this is all free by the way, is because depending on who's doing the buying of your SaaS company, you're going to get a different valuation. A VC is going to pay a different valuation. Private equity firm is different. If you're going to do a minority sale, that's different. And if you sell the whole business, that's a different valuation. You can see all those when I hover over here. Right. So the teal is what a VC would pay. Yellow is what private equity. And red is if you sold the whole thing outright. Now, what's cool about this is not built off random data. Again, you guys hear these interviews on YouTube. All these data are built from real-time valuation data points founders share with us on the show. So traction, 1.2 million, seed round, 3.7 raise. They sold 22% of their business. Go in here and filter by the event. Maybe you only want to see companies that have sold the whole business. Well, here are a bunch that have been acquired, the valuation and the multiple. Maybe you're going out right now and you're raising your seed round. Well, go in here and look at all this recent seed deals that went down, what they raised, what valuation they raised at, and what percent that they sold. There's never been a larger data set of SaaS valuations than what you can get now inside of FounderPath, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. All right, we're going to go back to the YouTube video here in a second, but if you want to check this tool out, if you want to jump in and sign up, you can check it out for free to get your valuation at this link, founderpath.com/products/valuations. Or if you go to founderpath.com and hover over products, click on get your valuation here and go ahead and sign up to give it a whirl. Again, all that valuation data live right inside the platform. I hope to see you there. All right, let's jump back into the interview. Okay, interesting. So if I take 380 deliveries divided by 8, you had about 40 to 50 drivers active on the platform.
Yeah, so it's seasonal. Towards the weekend, you get so there's monthly active, right? towards the weekend, you have drivers doing close to 20 deliveries per day, because of the weekend traffic. But during the days, it goes as low as, 5. So by the time you kind of average it, you get that 8. That's our
And,
target on a monthly basis.
and Khalil, before we learn how you signed up so many restaurants, it's incredible. How do you make money? What's the revenue model?
So we take commission on orders, just like Uber, and the likes, gig economy. That's our primary, source of income. But also considering the environment we operate in, we have asset financing. So we partner with banks to finance people that want to work in this gig economy space, giving them bikes and other kind of vehicles, and we make a markup on it.
Interesting. Okay. If you break down your revenue between commissions and your asset financing, what percent is bigger? What makes up more revenue?
Well, I'll say 60-40, because the asset financing is
60 is what?
huge. 60 is commission, and then 40 is asset financing.
Mm-hmm. And I cut you off. What were you going to say?
Yeah, the margin for commission is small, but the asset financing is much bigger.
So let's look at the percent on a commission on orders for a second. What's the average order value?
The average order value is about 1,000, which is just a little bit over $1, like $1.2.
Okay, so the average order is $1.20.
Yeah, $1.20.
All right, guys, we will rebook with Khalil. Audio connection's too rough here, but hopefully you enjoyed that. Check him out, support him, ShapShap.com. One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.